FTB Film Study is sponsored by Happy Valley United. To learn more about how you can support Penn State student athletes' NIL opportunities, visit happyvalleyunited.com today.
What's up, guys? Welcome back for another For the Bloggy. Let's talk about Penn State's offense. Let's talk about Drew. Let's talk about play calling. We're going to talk about miscues. We're going to talk about small things that get you beat, not staying ahead of the chains. And to be honest with you, kind of poor football. There we go. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment. Okay, so I really want to focus on Penn State's offensive struggles in the first half. Nothing seemed easy. Nothing seemed in rhythm. Chemistry wasn't there. After halftime, there was some improvement, but it's obvious this offense is still a work in progress. Okay, let's start on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 3. So what do? All right, you send a guy in motion, you get yourself in a nice stack look right here, and all of a sudden you're going to run a very, very, very simple mesh concept. And I want you to look at this. Look at how the mesh is set up. Now, in this point, I don't like how the width of these two right here. I think that should be a lot closer. But the other thing is the quarterback is taught if you see zone and this linebacker stops and this linebacker stops, these receivers are going to stop and you've got to throw it to his back shoulder. He actually overthrew this ball because of almost like a lack of chemistry. If this ball is completed to the back shoulder like it's supposed to, and we just roll ourselves into a first down, this is awareness. Drew should know his number one receiver is going to sit in zone. You have to go ahead and punt and put yourself in another situation. Okay, next play. I thought they executed this pretty well. You see a lot of teams running this now. They're just getting a pin and pull. They're just going to pin with the tight end. They're going to pin this thing down. They're going to get a guard out. And that guard's going to kick, and that center's going to wrap around, and he's going to loop inside. So basically, in this situation, this running back's he's got to beat one person on his own, and that's okay. Watch what happens. Again, you get the center who does a fantastic job of getting out and putting himself in a good situation of kicking this kid out. This guy fits the alley. All right, we've got a guy who kicks. We've got a guy who wraps, and we're good. And the running back's got to make this guy miss right here. And now you're ahead of the chains. Okay, so now it's 2nd down and 1. You've got a split field look right here. So here's what Penn State does. He's making a check right now. They're basically running counter. Basically what's happening is that they know that they're trapping this. This guy's going to go try to get to the linebacker or safety. You're going to block down. All right, this defensive end is going to try to wrong arm. That means that the center's got to log it, and this tackle has got to get behind it, and he's got to get to this linebacker. Number 10 is going to go ahead and take the corner, and you've got yourself a solid play. Well, here's your problem. Center gets hooked and bangs. The tackle never gets himself around in that alley right there, and you should have a play. You have one guy who's free running because, again, your tackle didn't take the proper angle. And this is the stuff that gets you beat. This is the stuff that you can't do against Ohio State. Again, the play call and the play idea was great. The schematics were phenomenal. In fact, they even knew that this guy was going to run and he was going to be boundary support, and they had an extra fitter for him blocking wise. This was a good play call. The tackle didn't get around, and the running back has to push and pull and do everything he has to get himself a first down. All right, next play. 2nd down and 4. We're ahead of the chains. Stay ahead of the chains. We go in motion. All right, it's man-to-man. So this is an interesting concept here. This is a 1,000% a play action, and it works. Linebackers take the bait, and the tight end is wide open. And guess what? You miss a wide open ball. This is a very basic concept that we have to complete and be on point with. This is fundamental football. All right, now we're 3rd and 4. We're going empty. We're going to walk these guys into a tight end nub set. All right, here we go. He gets the ball. We're going to run inside zone. All right, we're going to run inside zone, and guess what? We don't get fit properly, and here's why. Watch what happens. Inside zone, we're going to hook this guy. It's very simple. You've got this guy here. You two for these two. You two for these two. Well, guess what happens? And guess what happens? We don't get movement on this double team here. We don't get to this guy. Okay, running back could have pushed this thing back, but the other reality of it is this running back, if done properly, probably could have hit this thing right here, and he doesn't hit it. There's your alley. But because he doesn't trust it, he just knows he has to get a first down because, again, it's 3rd down. there's an issue we're running into. Now, it's 4th down and 1. This cannot happen. They're in the T and false start. These are the things that a top 10 football team cannot do. All right, so we have 4th and 6. We have to go to empty. And Drew Aller has to go out there and he has to make a play. And guess what he does? He makes a fantastic play and he gets the dig across the middle on a levels concept. Levels meaning we're just going to level this guy off, okay? They're running different levels, running the same route. All right, and they're just reading this guy right here. This guy plays out. There it is. Boom, drop it in. Easy play. But again, it takes a 4th down and 6 for Drew to feel comfortable throwing that ball. So you know it's there. You know he has what he wants. And the other thing I found super impressive was he was looking to the right first. This was actually a concept that they were trying to get a man rub on, and it didn't happen. So we had to come back to the zone side and get the levels off. Okay, here we go. We got a tray look. Okay, here we go. Inside zone, we're looking to throw this if it's there. It's not. Okay, it's not. Inside zone, watch. We get great movement at the point of attack, and this is what happens. When your double teams who can move the line of scrimmage, by the time the running back gets the line of scrimmage, your double teams have moved the line of scrimmage 2 to 3 yards. That's good football. Now, did the guy fall off? No. We missed the linebacker coming through the hole. But again, when you get movement at the point of attack, you always have a chance to be successful. And again, now you're back ahead of the chains. And now it starts to fall apart again. Tight end wing, we're with the slot receiver. Watch what we're doing. We're going to the fake. We're going to send him in motion. We're going to bring him back in. Okay, here we go. We're looking at it. Okay, very simple inside zone concept. Very simple inside zone concept. Now, again, go back to fundamentals. Go back to fundamentals. You're out. You're out. Okay, you two are working here. You two are working here. He's got to hook it. The one thing gets you beat is you cannot get beat on the inside. And left guard gets his head beat across. And right there, this is the one part of the play that's going to screw you, and it does. That puts them in a bind. They get beat across their face. Again, fundamental football. Now they're back at 3rd and goal from the 3. Now we're put back in a bind. Now we have to be in a throwing situation. We send the guy in motion. We're in 2x2 squeeze stack. All right, here we go. Pretty simple. Okay, great blitz pickup by the running back. Phenomenal blitz pickup. They're in great shape. They have exactly what they want right here. They have the blitz coming. You have what they call the old smash concept. You got a guy running the flat, guy running the corner. If you look at top, it's the same thing. Guy running the flat, guy running the corner. And it's just got to be a good ball. And it really wasn't even a good ball. Like, to me, you have a 6'5" tight end. You've got to be able to put that ball where only he can get. So I'm going to show you some other things that really bothered me about the Penn State offense. So again, miscommunications. And I want you to look at something. Watch the top. This is a play action. This is a play action that this quarterback right here is thinking he's throwing an out route to. He thinks he's going to throw an out route to this kid, but he can't because this kid's blocking the corner. This is 100% miscommunication across the board. I don't have an answer for this. I don't understand. Like, it's week 5 for them. And they're going into the bye week. They better fix this stuff because this is not going to cut it against Michigan and Ohio State. Again, another one right before half. Another thing that blows my mind. Watch. 2x2. They're going to throw the ball. Watch at this poor kick slide, and he opens the gate at right tackle. This is not good football. Watch him kick, and he shuffles. And right here, I know he's in trouble. Right here. See his feet together? Feet together. Oh, hips open. He's done. That guy is done. Game over. Drew Aller has no chance to be successful, make a play right here. Again, it goes back to fundamental football. Penn State has a lot to fix. Now, defensively, they do what they do. But offensively, they have to get in rhythm. You got to make those throws. You got to make those catches. You have to stay on that block. You can't get beat play side. This is stuff that you have to do.